under visual, it becomes clear. So from clarity now, it becomes a vision. Nak buat semua-semua tu pun sama juga. Kena tahu, kena ada vision dulu kan. Jadi you sketch dulu, takkan terus keluar 3D print, keluar terus keep the things. Mesti ada something in your mind. Mesti you have that vision. Now I use Joe to get this vision for me. And the more I speak information to it, the more we refine the design. Finally dapatlah sikit. That's the I stop there. That image I stop and I start. What you see here is actually from that final image yang Joe gave me. So from human ideas, from memories, from experience, from mimpi-mimpi kita, from and all those things, human brain. I use machine, I use AI machine to clarify the brain. Okay, ini tak boleh. Oh yes, ini boleh. This information tak valid, and so forth. And then we visualize sketches, painting dulu, sketches lah, banyak sketches. Dulu is 7-8 years, it's not 20-30 years. 7-8 years dulu I have to the process that I showed you just now is a very old. This is the process. These are the information, knowledge, findings from reading, from website, from wherever. Tulis, trying to visualize, investigate, suddenly. This is AI 7-8 years ago. And the process is very long. Sometimes it doesn't happen. I think from this book, maybe not more than 20% happens. The rest are just knowledge, but it doesn't visualize something substantial. And then comes the human creation. So, what I'm trying to say is, in this process, in my workflow, Joe will see why this be done. Joe dia dah nampak dalam, dia dah nampak. And then dia visualize the concept. Macam ni. See, it doesn't need to look exactly. This is just sketches. And then from there, barulah design phase comes. Then the human comes in. What happened after that? Sometimes tak jadi, sometimes happen, sometimes doesn't happen. For me lah, I got like now this is I've been to the I think 11 or 12 book. Ini one of the first 3. Now dah ada 12 biji buku dia. Out of those, ada yang masuk design phase, ada yang hanya dalam pakai. Same with my project with Joe. Banyak project tu, banyak things I told him. The clients one yang commission work nak buat. My own project banyak. It doesn't happen. Sometimes happen. The senang mandi happens because that's right. This one happen. This is one of the things that happens from Kuala. I dengar mintai sekali mandi kecil kan, dulu kampung tak ada toilet dalam rumah. Okay. Dalam rumah tak ada toilet. Nak di toilet kena keluar rumah. Kalau malam pagar tu pakai kayu tau. Ketuk lubang, tunggu mandi keluar mandi. Dulu kembar je. So I want to remember this istilah dekat itu ada. One can say bila masuk design phase, and jadi malas actually. Bukan malas lah. Because now it's no more dreaming. It's the buat something like learn, wake up and do. From the design phase, so this is where I take over from you. You dah di belakang, work done. This is the human interaction, human plastic over. Dulu, after this one, dulu meaning before AI 3D printing, after this one, for example, there's this shop houses, a row of shop houses that I want to build. So design phase, I have to think of the materials, nak buat pagar, nak pakai kayu ke, nak pakai cardboard ke, nak buat jalan, nak pakai plaster, whatever. I have to think of the list of material. Pergi kedai beli, kedai tak hujung lagi. Pergi kedai beli, balik potong kayu, sketch balik, to scale. This process akan bulan. Kalau rajin, mungkin minggu. Orang macam saya yang banyak hobi lain akan bulan just to produce whatever that I want to produce. Then comes computers, 3D printers. Wow, 2015 I bought one. Baru 13 initial baru keluar this 3D printing. Wow. Because it's tak boleh lah, it's still in the rough, early stages. And then after COVID, the bamboo belum lahir lagi, belum lahir lagi. Bamboo belum lahir lagi. I can't remember, but China, if you buy pasang sendiri lah, tahu. Wah, okay lah. But the software tak talk too much. Printing is okay, but then STL tak muncul lagi on the files. Right until 2022, I think. Barulah, wow, this I can make this work. SLA printers come out yang pakai liquid. Wow, then wow. Okay, now the machines are mature enough to produce what I want to produce. And kita belajar lah, it doesn't magic. From sketch, tak boleh terus print kan, kena dulu tak ada makeover, tak ada king canvas, tak ada all these simple traders, tak ada those files tak exist. You have to create yourself, especially human figures. 2018, Digi wants me to build a set for them to film Merdeka, zaman Merdeka. Diorama, wow, we said it, dan print. SLA belum keluar, so I have to print dengan FDM. Quite rough, but even the quite rough one, if you finish nicely, can wow lah. If you Google 2018 Merdeka DG, ada some of my work keluar. Anyway, wow, now ada 3D printer. So I have to learn how to produce whatever AI or the visuals that AI produce for me. Because because my work tak boleh cari dekat Makeover, tak boleh cari dekat Canvas. Cannot find a CD trader, so I have to learn to draw. So I will start with Blender. I kena belajar Blender and Shaper 3D, but Blender is the industry standard. So I have some basic cant 2D drawing. So it's just converting from XY to another XY. Selalunya buat drawings and XY. Now I have to Z. Kalau square senang lah, kalau dah start macam tu, kena belajar. So at this stage, I start input whatever visuals yang produced by Joe tadi, and to start drawing up things macam ni lah. Now this is that particular project. Yang susah is all this manifestation of these details. The details are susah lah, nothing in the world is easy. Kalau nak senang, tak boleh jadi senang. Kalau nak senang, boleh susah sikit. So I have to study work and do all this drawing. Again, it takes a lot of my time. Sekarang dah pandai sikit, dah terus sikit, so maybe next one will cut short my time of doing. Just to get the basic structure out first. Belum details lagi. Where every millimeter counts. Now this is where precision comes in. Kalau dah design structure, tiba-tiba tingkat tak boleh buat, kena frame lagi, it waste of time. So because I'm building very small things, half a millimeter, lari pun tak boleh masuk, tingkat for example, that into. Dia fokus. So kena ada banyak kopi, ada pergi propose, kacau orang kat Facebook, kacau orang ni kacau shop. Those things that you see on Facebook is what I do bila I'm away from my computer. Mana saya dapat idea ni? Benda-benda tu senang lah, boleh beli download, curi kat kawan-kawan, kat drivers. Biasa detail mencapai printing lah kan. Masa ni tengok printing kedai je dah jalan kan. Masa ni lah dia boleh main besar. This is the fun part. Without trying to be so memuji sangat Bambulab. Before Bamboo, ada Creality dengan Anycubic, ada few brands pasal sendiri. I spend more time fiddling with the machine than being productive. Okay? Bambulab is not the best or whatever, tapi dia cut my sakit kepala time. That's the only difference for me lah. I don't know about that. Printing, the speed, the quality, very subjective. But with them, how I got to use Bambulab is I was doing a project for Netflix. See? My Creality, it was on the Saturday afternoon. Training Smith tutup, semua tutup, semua tak ada orang kerja. Cari, Express tutup juga, but ada one phone numbers tu. And I called that number. The owner of 3P Express and I pick up. And I said, I got a problem, I need to print this quick. My printer kaput. Dia cakap, I have only now slot A1, the A1. But we are close today. Akhirnya bos, kata apa? Dia sanggup pergi di office. Bos sendiri take out and send it to me. Then out of the box, I was expecting alamak, kena baca manual, kena, when you buy printers, out of the box it works. So kena pergi sikit lah, Bamboo kan. But that's it, and I'm all Bamboo after that. Jadi orang lain cakap Bamboo itu lah, but it works out of the box. So for me that's the plus. So comes the fun time lah, like playing with my machines, playing with my new toys. I've now got like 9 machines, 5 FDM and 4 machines to. So masa ni lah, whatever yang mimpi nak buat is happening, and it's slow, takes time. Imagine to frame this, I think more than 10 days, all these things. More, I think 2 weeks. But sure. While the machines are working, while the robots are working, I'm out there playing my PS5, Masa, Spectre with my grandson, which I cannot do last time. When I'm on a project, I cannot spend time doing something else. So the fabrication part is 100% on my machines. So human, apa nak buat? AI, tries to visualize apa yang kita fikir. Then machines take over and fabricate apa yang kita fikir. So that's the stages of my workflow. And then comes the assembly. Part yang paling bosan is the assembly. Now you already played so many parts yang kadang I don't remember this is for where. Paling boring but have to do. So this is the assembly parts, pasting windows, putting in the column structures, deciding where to go where. wah ini paling tough. Although he's taking out the supports. Oh, it hurts. I wish there's a machine that can do that. Maybe 2, 3, 4 years tak payah support. It comes up to I don't know technology. But for now, we have to go through this. Patah pula, I have to go directly forward sprint. That part. Hilang. Drop on the floor, man. Semua lepas jatuh. Nak cari ya, mata dah lah tak nampak. So the assembly part is, for me lah, is the most boring task, labor intensive part of the whole process. Nak pasang, this is the dapur is a job for Prudential Hong Kong. They want to, adalah dia contact for Prudential. So all these small little parts have to assemble and know where to put dalam the whole thing. Parts like that, pasang. And then sometimes, like that one, I put Hazik. It took 2 days nak bagi aku the design for that panel. That one, the legacy terakhir. So, I don't know who they take from. But, so that's the assembly part. After that comes the fun part. Putting all together and finishing. That's the most enjoyable for me, because I enjoy fixing, I enjoy all the details. From plastic to batu, from plastic jadi jalan, from plastic jadi besi berkarat. So that's the fun part for me. No machines or AI or computer can replace my skill. Cat kereta sampai jadi macam karat. Nak spray, what type of colours to use, acrylics, ataupun all the other colours yang available to the detailing part. This is fun. I like to do this. That is Hong Kong in the 80s scene. Commissioned by Prudential Hong Kong. They want to shoot video of Hong Kong in the 80s. But we created all the scene for them. I tried to replicate the same thing juga for Penang in 2015. Penang in 2015. And the detailing is fun. What Boko, cat Boko, from this is the fun part. I've got a lot of videos tapi dia bagi masa sikit. So I have to see all the details. This is the fun part. Making it look real. No humans, no machines can do this for us. Kena belajar lah. Cucu nak datang pun tak boleh tutup pintu. No, right? No. This is my time with my creation. This is the most interesting is to paint the figures, all the aunties, the aso, the paci-paci. Fikir ini pakai baju apa? Oh ini, that's like you become a kid again. Jadi budak balik. Ini jalan sini, budak ni, auntie ni pergi pasar dan lukis, auntie ni seronok, print. This is the part I enjoy most throughout my creation. And the detailing was nampak cuci kain, dan sabun, macam mana nak lukis sabun, macam mana nak buat karat, wire, fun. Masa ni, the world is just only me and my the studio. Kadang tak mandi, kadang-kadang lah, most of the time tak mandi, 3-4 days, sampai sendiri tak boleh tahan, then I mandi. Makan very limited, just coffee and cigarette, pipe. So the final result is what you see here. What you see, that whole process from context, from drawing up in the computer, from printing, sampai finishing. That's my workflow. Yeah. So is human plus machine. Banyak debates out there. Cakap machines will replace human. In my world, I don't think it will, because it can do maybe 40% of what I can do. Dia tak boleh lukis jadi karang. You know, I don't know if maybe one day maybe another robot that can paint for you, but for now, human brings the idea, machine give it clarity, machines produce, then I finish. That's the whole process of my creation. So this one I think will be all the words that's what I became over actually. What I'm trying to say is it doesn't replace human. In my world, AI doesn't replace me, but the machines, the 3D printing machines, cut short. It doesn't really cut short the work time, downtime, but it gives me a breathing space in between from lukis until the finishing work. Ya, bagi saya sedikit breathing time boleh buat benda lain while it prints. And of course the precision is there. Kalau potong ikat dengan kayu nak paste, kadang-kadang lari sikit. Human is not perfect, but they are perfect. If you draw it properly, it will come out exactly, and semua boleh masuk. I also to give clarity to my concept, machines to print, then I finish it. So to end this talk, I don't go for perfection. Oh, kena perfect. Sebab if I go for perfection, I cannot. I won't achieve what I want.
That space, or what is the thing that you can think of, like how do we actually gather the spaces macam kita buat kan? What is the spaces that can we have? Is it like macam yang kata kita dah buat kerja, tapi dalam banyak-banyak benda tu kan kita kena relax juga.
I understand. So the question is, she's building a place for model makers. People who build these things. There are people who their business is to build models for architecture. So this question is, if she's building that space for model maker, what is important? To me, the most chaotic part in model making is actually the tools. Tools selalu hilang. Because we are make knife, potong, dan letak balik. So the first thing if you build a place for model making is to think of how to organize the tools. Itu yang paling penting. Tools that we use daily, tools that we might use tomorrow, tools that maybe once only sekali dalam one project. That hierarchy of space for tools paling penting. Of course, the comfort, econometric comes later, but you must consider storage for tools. Itu yang paling penting. Apa yang tergantung nampak di mata, apa yang tak payah nampak di mata, but you know it's scary. Apa yang besar, and then the space, the workspace, kena ada difference between the dusty yang kotor lah, potong, dusting, sanding yang tak bagus untuk kesihatan, separate from the zen part. The zen part kena separate, yang bising dengan the zen part. I hope that answer the questions. Betul tak? Benda lain lah, benda seni, walaupun nak buat berkembang, nak buat ni, duduk ada mari dia buat tak jadi print sini semua. So how dia panggil mental block? Dia bukan mental block pun, dia malas lain macam dia malas pada tak ada mood pada, sebab mood paling penting. Mood ingat mood dalam kita sini, mood tu paling penting. Dia nak masuk dalam zone. Tak boleh alah aku nak kena ni gitu.
pun tengah bising anak kita ni duduk tak jadi. Dia kena ada transition between dunia nyata yang buruk ada, transition, dan duduk dengan zen baru jadi. So cari zen sendiri tu. Saya kita tengok that transition, jarak antara huru hara dunia dengan kita mesti ada that part. Saya tak tahu, kita cari sendiri lah. Ke pergi shopping ke, you have to find that zone transition. Bila you masuk duduk,
Okay, adakah yang
I have to